The episode starts with Sita Bai crying and asking Dwarka Bai not to become Sati. After Malhar Sarkar's death, Dwarka Bai says, "Don't cry, I am leaving. I want Gunuji to win." FB ends. Gunuji says, "I would not let this happen." Sita asks, "What will we do?" Mena comes to Malerao. Devi will ask Malerao to come. His Subedari clothes have come and he should accept it with respect. He gets ready. He does not answer her. She says, "You have to change your way." He says, "Malwa Subedari and Malwa are mine. You stay away. It would be better." He leaves. Gunuji says everyone is in sorrow and Malerao is dominating. Tukoji has gone on a mission. We have a golden chance to get Malwa in our control. Raghoba thinks. The Pandit sees Mena and calls her in the darbar. Mena does the tilk to Malerao. She gives him the sword and does the rituals. Everyone chants Malerao's name. Mena goes. Pandit asks Malerao to take his mum's blessing and sit on the throne. Malerao does not take her blessing and goes to sit on the throne. Devi Elia cries happily. Raghuba says, "Gunuji, we did not lose the time to succeed." Gunuji asks, "Why should we wait? Malerao can do anything he wants." Raghoba says, "We can control his thinking." Gunuji says, "We have to take control on Malwa." Raghoba says, "Fine. We will surround Malwa from the four directions and then attack Malwa." Devi Ilya prays that Malerao gets committed towards Malwa. Gangoba comes to the temple and prays. He says, "You have to come with me. Malwa's existence and unity are in danger." She gets shocked. Malerao shows the map to some ministers. He says, "We will divide Malwa into 10 parts. You all will decide things and rule there. You remember, you have to give fixed amount to Malwa every month. You don't make any mistake." The man says, "We will do as you say. We are lucky that you chose us for this work." The other man says, "We praise your thinking." Malerao says, "I have made 10 papers ready. I will stamp these papers and get this new rule into effect from today." Devi Ahilya comes and stops Malerao. She says, "You can't divide Malwa." He says, "I have become Subedar now. I don't need your permission. You go now. We are talking about Malwa's development." She stops him and keeps the stamp. She says, "This is not any development, but destruction. You are dividing Malwa." They have an argument. She says, "You don't know the result of this move. They will not give us any answer after giving us money. We would not be able to rule over them." Malerao says, "It's my plan. I am not answerable to anyone." She says, "I have the right to decide." This partition would not happen. Malwa would not be divided. She asks the man to leave. Malerao gets angry and comes to his room. He gets angry. Gunuji comes. He says, "I have no right. Everything goes according to Devi Ahilya." Gunuji gets a dagger in his hand. He says, "I can't tolerate this. I will use this weapon when you permit me." He cuts his hands and fools Malerao. Malerao cares for his wound. He says, "Devi Ahilya has to regard me a king." Gunuji says, "It will happen. Have patience. You have become a king and everyone will get habitual. Remember my words. A king needs rest. He gets rest when he gets happiness and celebrates. You should celebrate for 3 days. We will see what to do then." He asks the guard to come. He shows the Irani liquor. He says, "It's for you. I have called a dancer also." Malerao nods. Gunuji thinks, "I know your weakness. I will keep you busy." Devi Ahilya is in her room. Her Kubai comes and says, "It's not a good news." Guard says, "Raghoba is going to attack on Malwa."